Hey Aquarius, welcome to the channel. Thank you for your patience. This reading is going to be an energy check-in for you, Aquarius, for the energy of love specifically. Love truths. A lot of the personal readings I've been doing, I've been picking up themes of miscommunication, misunderstanding, of ambiguity. And so I wanted to do a series for the collective since it seems to be a common theme on love truths. So if you are in a situation where there is confusion, there is ambiguity, you're unsure about where you stand, this is a reading to help provide some guidance for you. At the end, I'm also going to be looking at what is the outcome of the situation. Okay, so for Aquarius, please and thank you. It is a full moon in Capricorn today. So if you have strong Capricorn placements, I am going to be doing a full moon reading for all the signs. So keep an eye out for that. So for Aquarius Spirit, please and thank you. Messages of love and guidance, all negative energy must leave the space now for the sign of Aquarius. Collective, sun and strong placements. What do they need to know about love truths, about a situation that they are inquiring about? Aquarius love could be romantic, it could be family, it could be career. The strongest messages are always going to come through. So if it's not your story, don't make it your story. Okay, for Aquarius, please and thank you. I'm just going to get all the cards and then we'll unpack. Friendship. Looks like a friendship. Or a child. This could be a relationship with a child that you are struggling with at the moment, Aquarius. Maybe there's some silence right now or lack of communication. Okay. There's a lot of major arcana here, Aquarius. We've got Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, and Pisces. So strong Pisces energy. It could also be your energy because you are next to Pisces on the zodiac wheel. So you could have strong Pisces placements. What I'm almost getting is a withdrawal of emotion from one or the other person, maybe from yourself, Aquarius. Looking at things or wanting to start things from, friendship again, or walking away from a connection to begin with friendship. Almost resetting a cycle. Because the emotions, for some reason, there was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of confusion in this connection and illusion, which, created some defensiveness on both sides. I do feel, and this is a card of ambiguity and illusion, it's a card of Neptune, another card of Pisces. So you could be dealing with a Pisces Aquarius, but it is about being confused about the outcome of things or not being able to make a decision. It is an energy of indecisiveness as well. The game of snakes and ladders, not wanting to take a chance, not wanting to roll the dice, anticipating the outcome and having anxiety about that outcome before it even shows itself. So there's a hesitancy here on one or both sides to make choices about certain things. And maybe it's this lack of decision making and lack of commitment, Aquarius, that led to, you maybe deciding to walk away or take a break and take a separation from this connection, because I do feel that there is a separation. Your intuition was saying to you that something, something needed to change or shift. And the only way that it was going to be able to shift is if you step back or took a step back and a pause and looked at things from a different perspective. It's also about looking at things from a different perspective, Aquarius, and that's what you have been trying to do. You want to be able to move forward with confidence, with willpower, with controlled action, and with balance. And I feel like this is the momentum and the energy that is coming in for you right now. It's this energy of a new sense of embodiment. And when I say embodiment, what I mean by that is a focus on how you are feeling within your body and in your heart space and in your gut space as well. Because being an air sign, you can tend to default to the intellect and to the mind. And with Mercury going retrograde today, the mind becomes silent. The heart space then takes over, card of Taurus and of Libra, mainly of Taurus, major arcana, the Empress. It's about abundance, it's about receiving. It's also about knowing when to go dormant and silent so that whatever needs to flourish and blossom and germinate can take its course. And this is exactly what you've been doing for the sake of this relationship, for the sake of this connection, is just taking a pause, having a look at things from different perspectives, and deciding how it is that you want to move forward, Aquarius. Your person could be doing the same. If there has been a period of silence, I do feel like there is going to be an incoming message, but a small message, a grounded message, almost like a, hey, how are you doing? Just checking in to see how you are doing. This full moon might also be quite potent for you, Aquarius. And what I'm getting for some of you is that you have a very strong intuition, which is almost heightened or activated at full moon time. So if you've been confused about the way forward or about making a decision and making a choice, it would be good today to just sit still and just, journal or write down your thoughts, write down your feelings, and just write without censoring it intellectually and see what comes through in terms of the decision that you're trying to make or the way forward, any insight about the way forward. And then trust, in what the consequence will be. Trust in not what the consequence will be, but trust in your ability to respond to whatever the consequence is in a way that is of, serving your highest good. Any other messages of guidance for Aquarius? I feel like your person is almost, watching from the sidelines and can see that there is something, that is going on internally with you, because it feels like divine intervention. It feels like an evolution, Aquarius. You may have asked for some time out. You may have asked for some silence. And separation without communication, so that you can gather your thoughts and get, your head, your heart, and your intuition, your gut, your sense of action in alignment. Definitely needing a break from overthinking your Aquarius. Again, Pisces energy, and it is about giving back to yourself. Giving back to yourself emotionally is what you need right now. Again, closing off the intellect, or not closing it off, but allowing it to be silent. so that you can make a decision from a heart space, from an action space, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, rather than over-analyzing the situation. And if this is about a relationship, again, I do feel like it is about whether or not you want to give this a second chance, or whether or not you feel that this is aligned for you and aligned with where you are going, Aquarius. The answers are going to come. The answers you require are going to come, Aquarius, but this period of silence and mindfulness, almost by quieting the mind, is going to be really important before you can come together again and decide on what the next steps are, or be able to create and co-create from a place of alignment, because that's what you are actually looking for, someone you can co-create with, someone that is aligned with where you are moving towards, Aquarius. For some of you, there might have been a lack of, emotional maturity, or just maturity in general with this person that was a little bit frustrating for you. Kind of a wishy-washy energy is what I'm getting. Non-committal, maybe a lack of ambition as well, not knowing what they want out of life, which is fine as long as it's not perpetual or consistent. We do have periods of hibernation, but we can't be in limbo forever, or just, going with the tide and allowing the flow to take us where it wants to take us, without having some kind of indication of where we are going or what the goal is. And that's what you were missing, Aquarius. So you're trying to figure this out for yourself now. So take the time that you need. It is important that you do that, so that you are not making decisions based on what you feel is going to make someone else happy and create heartbreak for you in the process. Okay, Aquarius, that felt very Neptunian. It felt very Pisces-like. I hope that made sense. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave a comment. I love to read your comments. If you'd like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. But until next time, Aquarius, I'm sending you so much love.